In a bit, I'm streaming. Hello guys and welcome back to ERO Season 11, Round 1 it is, in, as you can see or not, it's Hungary. Beautiful track in my opinion. It's the season opener of the season. first F2 race, as I said earlier. And we will have fun with a full grid actually today. So let's cook. As it's one Ferrari guy who's heading out first. It's hopefully Ennis. It is Ennis. It's not Ennis. It's a house from who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Path Destroyer. It's, I don't know his actual name, to be honest. I'm just calling everyone on their in-game names probably, except of who? Except of him, the Alfa Romeo driver. It's Noah. So anyway, we are heading to our first drivers, and Noise is on Inters, just checking his wheel probably. Everything now. Everything here. Okay. Beautiful track it is. Not that much opportunities to overtake, but F4 yesterday proved us wrong. They overtake pretty much everywhere. And we got yesterday and F4 4 safety cars. It was hard. It was hard. I can't lie. What are the favorites? Favorites are probably Loki Lauch, Ferrari driver, is 2 times F3 champion. Then Noise is very quick as well. And who's still in charge for the win? It's Clem, who said he's doing last to first challenges. Not sure about that, but he's quick. So we will see. And there, everyone probably is in here. Cone as well. He's pretty fast. Only 13 years old. As we're going to the house driver of Bath Destroyer, locking up into turn 1. Not the best line through there. His DRS is open, heading into turn 2. The left-hander, tricky one to hit perfectly on the apex. He does. No oversteer here now, hitting into the most shit corner probably, I would say. And he's taking it wide and invalidated. Not, no, but he just lost there a lot of time, probably around 4/10. Getting a lot of oversteer here into the tricky sector 2 section, taking that pretty good. Going into 5th, then down into 4th as bulletproof. Left the station David Clark. He spun. He DNF'd. No, he didn't DNF, but I don't know what's happened to him. Anyway, trouble sector 2 of course, because he's the first one out of track. Now can we see a good lap from him? I'm expecting pole by low 15s. Maybe high 14s. But it should be low 15s to be honest. And it's a 116.9 as we go with Ennis. Where's Ennis? Ennis setting a 15.7 as banker. That's pretty good. I can't lie. As no one nearly match it. Yeah, Clem is just doing last to first challenge as I said before. As the next one is... No, it's not. It was Swistek. Setting at 16.9. It's now the Red Bull of Noise, who's just starting a lap on his Inters, as he always does. Next one are both Aston Martins. With the first one is Cone. He's fast, as I said earlier. With a 15.3, he's cooking, yeah. As Richard is setting at 61. Cone. He might be the best in charge for pole position. Is 4/10 clear nearly off Ennis in P2 and 6 to 7/10 clear off P3. So he's on a good thing, as Paul is on a lap as well with much fuel as I see. Not going any gears down, setting couple sector. I don't know if it's accurate because it's his first lap, but he's quick. He's in charge for pole position as well. Probably the Ferrari team's looking to be the strongest here. As now he's setting a 1:15.3, also in this going pole position. Beautiful lap from him. As Noah is starting his lap. Is there a Ferrari? No, it's Noise. What is Noise Buff doing? Yeah. Nice one, Noise. As CPI Otapa starts his lap now. As only one right now on a lap. Or is he? As Red Ninja is in the last sector now. And is pitting. Didn't set a good lap, probably. Both are pitting as well. Yeah. So Noah is the only one on track and is getting held up a little bit from the cars from Skull. Lost there probably a few tenths. Not taking the apex perfectly, setting up 54.7 into the middle sector. We saw quicker before. It's probably around P8. Not taking the hairpin nicely. But that one. So it will be a 116.5, which put him into P7. Is now Skull is starting his lap. As he said it purple sector 1, don't know if that's accurate, I can't tell you. It's his first lap on medium compound of tires. If that is purple, it's cooking. Direct driver. As CPI Otapa goes P4, only 100 behind Dennis. And if I need to stop commentary, I'm sorry because I'm a little bit sick. I don't think you want to hear my coughing. So Roosevelt is actually on a lap and setting 1:59. Going back to them to Jace Brand and setting a 1:60 on mediums. He's fast. He's pretty fast. It's now bullet going down. Bulletproof on David Clark. Oh, actually we're going onto Noah. He's pitting. So Skull, first one off the line from them both. He's improving to P11 and Bulletproof goes P5. Very good from him. The gap between P1, P3 and P10 are very close. Only 4 tenths. As fast destroyer. Oh, as Goldzik goes purple sector 1. That could be 2. Oh, he spun it there. Best destroyer, unfortunately for him, won't start into the top 15 because I think others will improve later in this qualifying session. As he's going purple sector 2, Goldzik. He's cooking. I don't know if we can trust the game, because we all know the game. It's not the best. It's not the worst. So let us see what Goldzik is doing. And he's setting a 1:15. He's in the 15.7 goes P3. The gap is still close. As we got Swistek now, who's starting his lap. He's probably one of the next ones. Oh, I see. He's the first one. Actually goes up to the line. And yeah, he should be. RDR S Derry is okay. He made a mistake. Is 1.5 seconds up on his time, so he won't improve. Is Swistek improving on his time? He is only by a little bit of margin. Still taking that corner very good. As Noise going P1 with a 1:15.2. I'm pretty sure we can see some lone high 90s as we're watching Ennis now. Into turn 2 he goes. Is he going up on his time later on after sector 1? As Red Ninja is starting his lap now. The McLaren, wow, that was close. Ennis not up on his time, losing the rear end and backing out. That's what I call here a pretty much big skill issue. As Wistek goes now over the line. He invalidated his line. Yeah, he invalidated his time. As it's not him, it's the other. It's Cone. We're watching Cone. We are watching Cone from the broadcast camera. This is nice. Pink helm. He's the next one in the Aston Martin. He's taking a place from Lucky Glau's car in last season and myself place. I was there last season in the Aston Martin. Didn't go well, to be honest. But now we're watching Cone. Perfectly nearly sector 1. As he's not up on his time, losing the rear end and not catching him. No, we're watching Lucky Glau, who's still in a charge for pole position. And he's up on his time, boy, 1/10. That would put him around P1, or not would. It is. As some McLaren guys spun, it's CPI Autopa, I believe so. As the house makes perfectly placed for Lucky Glau, Paul Nadler. It is. My German fella was my teammate last season. Is he going up on his time? Being validated. Unfortunate for him. As we're watching Cole now. Is he up on his time? He is! Setting a new provisional pole position with a 15.2. Only half a second ahead of Noise, who's just heading out. As Cobian invalidated his lap. Ennis is on a lap, but I don't think he will make it because of his fuel. He's not up on his time, so I would pit if I was him. As we're watching CPI Otapa, who's just rounding up the final sector here. And I think he's pitting. No, he's not. He is. Is Ennis pitting? No, he's not. I don't know why he's not pitting, but he isn't. He just make it with the fuel and goes 3/10 quicker and goes P4. So a 3-4 right now for the Ferraris. Yes, who's on a Skull? He's down on a lap. Yes, but he's 1.2 seconds up on his time. So no one right now on a lap. Oh my god. That was intense. As Rhinoceros left the session. I don't know why. As we go Noah, who's just starting his lap. As did... No, it's not Ennis. Ennis is just crawling there around the track. As now Noah, who's right now in P15, is he up on his target right now? He is, but by only a little bit. And it's got enough time to go out again. And it's Gothic, but it's the first one who's going up online is Noah. Taking a wide line here, nearly perfectly. And is 2/10 up on his time, which only get him to P14 right now. As Ennis is finally now in the pits, as nearly everyone is in the pits to prepare their final runs. As you get a little bit of oversteer here, and they're sitting 116.3, which put him P15. Don't go one place ahead. As it's now Jace Brandt who's setting a P4 time. It's a 15.3. Now that is actually close from P1 to P6, I would say. Only 2.5 tenths. There it is. As now Red Ninja isn't somewhere in the pits. As Lelich Bozo, nice name, Bozo, is on a lap. Flying to sector 1, 1/10 up on his time, invalidated his time, unfortunately, as Vicious Hydra is the first one who will start his final stint probably. as Jace Brand don't have enough time to make it into the pits. I don't know why he's so slow, because if he would hurry up, he would make it into the pits and going for another lap. But Prof is just trailing here in sector 2. Okay. Anyway. Noah is pitting. Oh. That was brave, Noah. That was brave. This is, yeah. Bozo is starting. I'm just calling him Bozo, I don't care. Great name. Starting his final run. He will be the first one. Everyone just heading out now. He will have so much traffic in sector 1 and 2. And probably in sector 3 as well. As he needs to take some risk to get into the top 10. Starting now. Yeah, he will have massive traffic here. Nearly everyone is on an outlap right now. Not hitting the apex perfectly in turn 1. I'm sorry. As Jace Brand retired in the pits from the session, yeah, he can make another one. Will he be P4 at the end, or will some guys behind kick him out here? As Bozo is 1/10 up, but invalidated his time. He got time, but not the fuel to do another lap. As Hydra is the next one. Actually, oh no, it's actually Swisstech, who is the next one who's crossing the line and setting a time if he is not invalidated this time. But Bozo retired on track, and Corbina is setting. Oh, what was there? As Swisstech also invalidated his time. As now Hydra is up on his time, only by a little bit. Taking a not so much wide line here, and I don't think he will be in charge for pole position, but he's not only one, he's not even 1/10 up on his time. Still rewatching him. Will he get into the top 10? He will. Oh, I'm not sure about it. He will. Not taking the apex here perfectly. Will lost there a lot of time. And is setting a 1:6:15.8, still P10. As now the next one is not convenient, it's the other Williams. But we are watching Noise, who's 1/10 up on his time. Oh, Cohen is actually the first one. And is setting a 1:14.9 provisional pole position. But what can Noise or Paul or even Ennis can do about it? As Noise is setting a 15.2 not pole position, as Ennis is 2/10 up. He can beat his own teammate and low kick right now. What can Ennis do? What can Paul do later on? Hitting the apex pretty good. And is he going to be in charge for Paul? No, for P3. And what is Paul doing? Only 1/10 up. Can he match Ennis' time? He can't. Ennis ahead of his teammate. Is there anyone else on our lap? It's Renosius, who won't be in charge for pole position. Won't be even in charge for P anything. He's P19, just ahead of Clem, who retired. As Cone getting pole position by nearly 2/10 here. Pretty good stuff. I expected him to be there. He cooked in the last run of his qualifying run. Well, then it's Noise, it's Ennis, my Albanian fella, it's Paul, Jace Brand, Otopa, Corbinian, whose actual name is Nicholas, with a 5 grid position penalty, Roosevelt, then it's David Clark, Goltic, RDR, Zedary OG, Hydra, Red Ninja, Bozo, Skull, Noah, Bus Destroyer, and Twistek, who are setting the exactly time, but Buster is up ahead because he said it earlier before. Then it's Renosius, who we just saw at the last, and Clem, who retired in the pit. Yes, some drivers are very angry right now in the chat, wanting our restart off the line because it's Nicolas got a 5 grid penalty. I would be pissed off too, but we can't do it for one person. It's happened earlier before, I can't lie. To me, actually, last season in the Dutch Grand Prix, but no excuses for one person. We are sorry. As we're waiting to ready up for the drivers, who's gonna be the P1 after turn 1 or after lap 1. So we are hearing the commentator of the actually Hungarian. Pretty interesting to hear him. As we're starting now, as you can hear on the sound. As we're watching Cone, who's starting. And now it starts. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, what I'm doing. As Cone is going defending to Noise. Noise on his hard into turn 1 onto the inside line. Cone with a much better exit, I assume. Yeah. As Locky lost one position to CPI Otapa, and Ennis is actually getting Noise into turn 2. Pretty good stuff from my Albanian fella onto his softs. He might be sticking with my two-stop strategy as we're getting a spinning Goldstick and Hydra there. They come together as we don't have a safety car yet. As there's so much, such a big train, yeah. Which what can Nicolas do? He's furious about his grid penalty. I would be too. What can he do? Go back to our favorite driver, Ennis the Ferry, as he needs to make this two-move stick on Cone, which had much more ERS than now. They're actually on the same, as Skull and Bozo are fighting, and they're going. It's pretty hard. A little bit of contact here when we're watching the top two. And not fighting, and this won't overtake him. Otopa is going for a move maybe. He's going with a big dive on Noise. Not the prettiest, nicest move from him, but he made this move stick as Noise is still behind and is going for a switchback. You know he's not. Otopa with a beautiful move as Red Ninja is fighting there, and Basque Sawyer and Corbinian. Hard versus soft, as yeah, Bastus I think better of it. Nor goes white here, and Clem already gained 5 positions. Good stuff from him. What can he do? I'm pretty interested what he will be into the top 12, because in ERO the top 12 are giving points. So what can he do? As now Ennis and Cone are already out of the DRS window. From Cone, who only got 40% of DRS, got his rears locking up, and is with 80 as Cone does, and it needs to push to stick behind him. No, is he using? No, he isn't. Cone isn't using either. What can Paul? Oh, there's a bulletproof against Chase Brand, and Chase Brand is going for a move on the. No, he's not going for a move. As Bozo and Skull are fighting, and now it is Bozo on the inside, sticking back, as Skull have seen to have the better pace. Has got Noah and Hydra in the pits, only one right now. As Otopa doesn't seem to have the pace from Cone and Ennis. Up ahead, Ennis on his fresh rubber. Actually, we can just see the tires here, as there are only 3 guys on soft, 6 guys on hards, the rest 11 drivers are on mediums. As we can see here, Golczyk is the loser of the start. Lost 8 positions after his spin. And Clem is the biggest winner with Skull, with each of them 5 position gained. His Ennis now going for a move. They have exactly the same amount of ERS. Ennis isn't going for a move. This Noise going for a move. He's got 100. Paul with 90. Bulletproof, but not so much. And Jade Brand is still using. Is he going for a move? No, he's not. Smart. Is there any? There is. Corbinian going for a dive into turn 1 on Red Ninja, but the Red Ninja with a very nice switchback onto his soft. Don't have any ERS left. As there's Clem going for a move. Is he going for the switch? Well, oh, that was close. He's not. It's number 69 Clem. That's pretty nice, can't lie. As Ottobo is just losing time to the guys ahead. Ennis seems to be a little bit faster, but I think he's fine just sticking in Cone's ERS, because probably Cone is the fastest driver here on track. As Ennis has a little bit more ERS. They're fighting here pretty hard. Noise needs to go for a move, as he's already 2 seconds behind the leaders. Cone maybe using now his ERS, as there's actually a big Aston Martin sandwich 1 and P20. And this isn't using his battery. Neither is Noise, neither is Paul, neither is one of them. But there's a fight between Derry and Roosevelt. Is there any other battle? Red Ninja and goes wide, and Clem now using. He sees the red light flashing of Red Ninja, goes up down the inside. Already 8 positions up. Nice pace. What can he do? He's 3.3 seconds behind Bozo. He will catch up to it, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's already 3 seconds here at the top. And it's just nearly full battery. He's doing a crystal thing, not using his battery at all, as Twistek is pitting again. Already out of the pits. He got damage for sure. As we are very clean here. Lap 5. And as the Hydra setting the new fastest lap of the race with a 118.7. As Ennis now got a full battery. He needs to use it. And Cone with 90% of ERS right now. He's using. He don't want to have Ennis ahead. Ennis isn't using that much. Is Noise. Oh, he's signalizing someone. It's probably Paul to work together. I think they're in a party together though. So they will work together. Is there any move? No, actually not. And Clem is not gaining that much. Oh, he gained 4 tenths on the last lap on his hard tires. He's now into the points as there's a big fight between Red Ninja, Corbinian and Bass Destroyer. As Red Ninja is out of any DRS, pushing him a little bit wide, I would say, but not penalize. You can't penalize that. As Swistek, Noah and Hydra needs a safety car. And is now losing a little bit of time getting here. For sure a track limit warning. He needs to push. Now Cone News, the softs are dropping off very aggressively here. And Otoba is not losing anymore so much time to the front runners. As Noise is on full battery, as is Paul. Oh, can we see here a move between Chase Brand and David Clark? Bulletproof, David Clark isn't using. Chase Brand is using. Just David Clark seems to have a lot of straightline speed. Looking up his rear wings. Can we see another battle here on track? No, we can't, as Clem gained another 2 tenths this lap. As now Bulletproof and James Brand are fighting into this corner. Oh, nice fighting, really too real. As now James Brand make the mistake, going up to P6 and Bulletproof down to P7. No, Ennis and Cone with still, I'm sorry, still has the same amount of ERS. That might be another track limit running. Actually, let us see the race director. Cone with no time, no penalty. Ennis with 1, we saw before. Otopa with nothing. Noise with 1. Lockie with 1. And JS Brand with actually 2. David Clark with 1. S Derry with 2 also. So Ennis only 1 yet. He's using now. Red Ninja isn't. Ennis, no, he's not going for a move, but he knows he needs to make it stick. Noise still chilling behind, watching the McLaren from behind as Otopa locks up his rear wings, his rear tires. As there isn't a really big battle, just a big DRS, not a big, but a DRS frame between Derry, Roosevelt, Skull and Ninja. Skull, Roosevelt and Bozo, sorry. As now we see Galtic and Red Ninja are fighting. Red Ninja losing a lot of positions here. Simply doesn't have the pace and climb up to 1.6 seconds. He's closing pretty much each lap. As now Ennis nearly out of it, not nearly, but he's struggling to stay in the DRS from Cone. Cone just on his world of his own. Ennis needs to make it until lap 50 probably to make the one soft medium stick, or will he switch later on to hard? That's the question, or maybe doing a 2-stop Bashi. I know you can hear me. As now, is Noise going for a move now or not? He needs to. He seems to have a lot more pace. Now he does. He's using his battery. Otopa does as well. And Noise is using. Otopa is defending the inside line. And Noise is going for a switchback here, going into second gear. A lot of oversteer a little bit. And still using. And goes now around the outside. We're watching that from Paul's POV. As he's going down the outside. As Swistek gets a 3-second step, pushing each other, banging wheels. Oh, that won't be good, guys. As Paul is sitting there and there's a spinning Otopa. Yeah, guys, I don't know. And there's a dangerous rejoin, mate. That was dangerous. Can't lie. Oh, Paul is getting overtaken now from JS Brand, who just did a mistake. I've missed that, I'm sorry. And Noise is now nearly 5 seconds behind, and is actually 5 seconds behind the leader of the race. And Paul make it. He should get ahead before. Got a lot of more ERS, only nearly 50 from JS Brand, and Paul with nearly 90. As Ennis is using his battery now. Cone knows it. He knows Ennis is losing a lot of time. As Paul is going for a move, or is he? He isn't. He's going for a dive bomb now. Poor Paul. As Bozo overtook Roosevelt, as Clem overtook Skull. As I said, Clem with a pretty good pace here. Cone seems to doing like a Max Verstappen mode, just dominating the race. But there's Ennis in the Ferrari. He's probably Charles Leclerc and will crash later on, as we know him. He needs to push though. Cone with 30% more ERS and is using, and Ennis is using also. Noise isn't using, just chilling there. Yes, there's a train from P3 to P6. David Clark, Locke Glove, Paul Nadler, JS Brand, and Noise. I don't know if it's named Alex. I think it's Alex. He's always calling me Bozo. I don't like him. Okay. So Clem. Is Clem going for a move? On Roosevelt, he's using. He knows Roosevelt doesn't have the DRS. Roosevelt defending the inside line, both on hard tires. Usual with much more ERS to play with. Usual with setting up the inside line as Swistek spun, and there's a visual safety car. And just Clem, just get ahead. Will anyone going into the pits? Oh, weird. Is Is he going into the pits? Is anyone from the leaders maybe going for hard? That's pretty big for Ennis because he's not losing time and regaining his complete ERS. As Chase Brand actually overtook Noise. I missed that, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sorry about that. As Noise doesn't have any things to use his ERS. What is Ruff doing? So we're watching the leaders. Is Cone or Ennis pitting? No, Bashi, that's the time for the two-stop, I said to you. Is someone pitting? Ennis isn't. He isn't. Cone isn't either. As Cone gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. That's taking huge, big points for Ennis. Red Ninja, 3 seconds time penalty. Now Ennis make it cautious. He's 5 seconds up on effectively P2 right now. Cone needs to make it the next 3 laps into the pits to serve his drive-through penalty. Ennis knows. He got this, my boy. Yes, we're not having any on-track battle. Where's Slim? Slim is there, going for a move on Bozo. Now around the outside as Renocius overtook Red Ninja. As Clem make it to P2 as Gull gets a 3 second time penalty for track limit. And Ennis, oh no, now Cone is started using. Ennis needs to use his battery to still be in the DRS of Cone. Cone probably will be will drop down to 13, I would say, as in Ennis is out of the DRS from Cone. Cone is making some laps here. I'm sorry, my voice is dying. As Chase Brand looking have a strong pace here on his medium still. Noise just shelling, not using his battery. Noise man, please use it. As Cone and Ennis are not fighting, but Ennis is fighting for the DRS. We got any on-track battle? Yeah, we got between Clem. No, it's not Clem this time. Slam, 5 position already up. Actually, starting when you think of the Cone penalty, and not too far behind from P3 actually. So he can be a contender for the podium. As Cone, little snap here. As Ennis? Oh no, that's a Swiss take. Just got blue flags. As Cone is on his limit. But Chase Brand is now catching up. Not losing anymore. Actually gained 4 tenths to Ennis. Is Cone now heading into the pit to serve his drive-through penalty. As Swistek seems to have a better pace than Ennis Safari. But please Swistek, keep behind as Cone. Where does he come out? He probably lost the race win here. We come out behind the AlphaTauri. Behind Rougeville it is. It is. Behind Rougeville. So he needs to start pushing now. He's now effectively around 16 seconds. Yeah, something around that. Behind the leader, Ennis. What can we talk about Ennis? Ennis, just a legend in ERO history. Been commentating, stewarding, tier coordinating. Oh my god, I scared the shit out of me. Twistic, that's a penalty, you know that. But maybe Ennis can use him as an advantage now. Yeah, Ennis, just a ERO legend. I love this guy. Big kisses to him and his race engineer Bash, who's probably in the stream. As J Sprint gain another 4/10 to Ennis here, but Ennis will pit in 1 or 2 laps probably for new mediums. As now Noise actually use a little bit of his battery and fall nearly out of the DRS, as David Clark is out of the DRS from Lucky Glove from Paul Nadler. It's got the DRS, nice, but just lost another 10-2 to Swiss to JS Brand and Noise. We're catching up now in pretty good steps here. As we're watching Cone. Yeah. We're watching Cone. Who are we? Are we watching Clem? Clem is going for a move, I'm pretty sure, next lap on RDA. RDA was having problems on his fuel because his yellow light is flashing. As JS Brand is only on 40% ERS. As there we get a 3-second time penalty for track limit. JS Brand on 40. Noise on 80 is using. Paul on 20 only. Bulletproof on 80. And Ennis, my Albanian fella, on nearly 80. So having with Noise the most ERS here, doing another lap. Is now going for a move on JS Brand. JS Brand knows what's coming, and the Noise with a big snap out of Ocean is not using now because he knows he can't catch him. It's now the first pitters. Sterry and Bozo are pitting. Flame going long, now up to P6. Roosevelt is going long onto the house, of course. As Cone is pitting as well. Where can he come out? Just behind the Williams driver, possible. Just behind Rhinoceros. It will be behind Rhinoceros for sure. Yes, Rhinoceros getting all of them. No, not Derry. It's now Cone with a massive undercut. He needs to push. And it's going longer on soft as Cone did on mediums. And it's losing time though to JS Brand. And Rhinoceros getting on 3-second time penalty. But the rear end of Noise looking a little bit of loosey-goosey. And Paul is struggling as well onto his medium compound of tires. Is Ennis pitting now? That's the question. Will come ahead of Skull. He is pitting. No one else is pitting. I assume that Noise is pitting for mediums, but he will go onto the soft probably later on. Yes, and is now going onto medium. Yeah, he is. Where will he come out? Behind the pack. Behind Corbinian probably. We're watching Corbinian. Are we watching Ennis? That's better. He will be just behind Corbinian, yeah. Corbinian on hard tires, so Ennis won't have a nice time behind him. But he's only on 22% ERS and out of the DRS and losing the rear end. And now probably making Ennis losing a lot of time into Sector 2. As now Clem up to P5 as there's yellow flag. It's Alpine. It's Rhinoceros. He just spun on his own or maybe getting hit from someone. Because Cone was in his mirror. Anyway. Yeah, and is now behind Corbinian. That isn't ideal, I can't lie. It's some of the leaders are they pitting. Jerry Sprint isn't now. He will go longer on and then onto the soft. As Noise is still going, as is Paul. They will lose a lot of time to Ennis. Now one is pitting as we're watching. Ennis now going as Corbinian letting him through because he knows he's faster. Or maybe he's just doing mind tricks and DRS tricks. But Ennis will now use his full battery to push. He now got a gap to Roosevelt, who's up ahead with 5.5 seconds. Plenty of clean air here, and Roosevelt isn't pitting now. And Clem just behind Bulletproof. Clem, who's starting last, only 4.5 seconds behind Lucky Glove. and only like 6 seconds behind the leaders as there's another spin, another rhinoceros spin, and he's staying there. Very nice sportsmanship, no safety car, as we got Hydra spinning as well, and now the leaders will, oh, no, it's not the leaders, what are they? Oh, that's Clem and Bulletproof, just behind him. He's getting out of the way very nicely and fairly, thank you. Is now anyone hitting here up ahead? And it's already gained 2 seconds to Roosevelt. And J Sprint faking the pit. Noise is now going for a move, I'm pretty sure. He's using. J Sprint defending the inside line, but knows he has no chance. Noise now taking the lead off the Grand Prix as we're watching Ennis, who's setting probably a new best lap. No, it's not. He's trashed. But gained nearly 3 seconds to Roosevelt. So he will be right at the rear of Roosevelt after this lap. As we got Hydra, who's DNF'd or just retired in the pits. Yeah, that's still the yellow flag. Where's Cone? Cone is doing good, just overtook Bozo. But Cone is 6 seconds. Well, let me check. Let me do math. 5, 7, 9 seconds behind Bozo. Behind Ennis. Pretty much the same. Ennis is pushing very hard here. Nice one, mate. Keep going. I know you can do. And Roosevelt is now ahead of Ennis. Will he fight, or will he just thinking of his own race? As we're watching the leaders, Noise is pitting now. He isn't. J Sprint is pitting either. Paul isn't either. But Ennis probably in the best charge now for the win. He's catching up massively on the leaders. And Cone maybe even ahead of the leaders as well. As Ennis is now at the back of Roosevelt's car. And Roosevelt is actually using. But Ennis is faster. Roosevelt is actually a little bit of defending now, not using anymore. Yeah, Ennis made the mistake. Now Cone setting a new fastest lap with a 1:18.5 that will be broken later by Logic, J Sprint or Noise because they're heading to the soft. The pit window is now open, I would say. So they can pit now. Is Clem losing the rear end? That's got a puncher. No, he doesn't. He just don't have the grip anymore. And it's now purple sector 1. He's cooking. He's flying. My Albanian fella in the Ferrari into his favorite car. Already 1 second ahead of Roosevelt, who just can't make the pace stick with Ennis. Is Noise pitting? They're all struggling as it seems. Noise is pitting. J Sprint is going for a longer lap, and Paul is so as well. Is going into the pit. He is. So Ennis got another clean air here. That's big moments for him. He's only like 7 seconds, 9 seconds behind the leaders now. So he gained a lot of time. And now we're watching with Noise. He will be before what the fuck? Cone, but Clem isn't. It's Corbinian going for a move onto Bozo. They're touching. Oh my god. What a bluff doing. Corbinian, what are you doing? As Bulletproof now makes the mistake. Clem now behind them. Unfortunate. I'm sorry for you guys. As Ennis is now cooking. Paul is still struggling, not having too much ERS. As we didn't get any safety car yet. I was not expecting that, to be honest. As we got here a spinning guy as Paul is going long. Please no safety car, Paul. We got this before 2 seasons ago in F3 together, where you stayed out longer and the safety car comes in and you lost a lot of position, and is now, holy moly, he's like 10 seconds ahead of JS Brand. And there's a 1-2 actually right now for Ferrari. Is Noise getting him? He is. Is Cone getting him? He is. There's Brand. Bulletproof. There's Clem. Just set up proper sector 3. And Noise 10 seconds behind Ennis. Can he catch that? Both on mediums, but as we can see here, not here, here, he's on 4 lap fresher rubber than Ennis is. Paul still on 21 lap old mediums. How long is Ruff doing? Oh, I'm sorry. As Cone is right at the end of the rear end of Asteri. Just pitted also, so he's definitely P4, but is fighting with his fuel as I said earlier before. His Lock Glove is now pitting for softs, probably, because he's safe a set of softs. What is Ferrari crew doing? Yeah, there are the softs. Will be behind Clem. I think so, but before Skull. Noise getting the new fastest lap of the race. As Noise over to Paul in the pit, that was clear. Yeah, now Noise. Now Paul is ahead of Bulletproof. That's big. A little bit of clean air. 3 seconds to S Brand, who's also on soft. As Cone make the move stick, who's now P3 again. After being P1, got taken out, was P13 after that. I believe it was P13. So Ruff is cooking as we got a full course safety car. For what? For what? Ennis, pit. Please pit. As Noah spun. Oh there. I see. If we're watching Ennis please. Yeah, there's the Alfa Romeo. Is Ennis pitting? He needs to pit though. He's on all the rubber. He needs to go on another set of mediums or softs, so making the 2-stop working again. But yeah, listen, if you would pit on the P10, lap 10, and then again it would work out perfectly. So shut up. Is Noise pitting? Noise is pitting as well. Is Cone pitting? He is. He's pitting as well as JS Brand is the only one right now. And Paul, which are not pitting. Paul is effectively P3 right now. On probably one of the freshest rubber, only 1 lap older. Half a lap even. As now, yeah, JS Brand on actually also fresh rubber. Yeah, only 2 lap old hard soft. So it's now JS Brand and Ennis. Low kick. Then it's Noise, Cone, nice recovery from him. Bulletproof, Clem. Just RDR. Just I don't know, he does. Okay, my bad then. Everyone pitting and going onto fresh rubber, except of Lock Glove and JS Brand. And Cabunian as well. They just pitted. So poor for them. Logic also didn't pit. His wrist pitting. He needs to. I believe so. As Vinicius is there. Okay. Yeah, he is. Now that's the hot phase of this race. What can we imagine from that? What are guys cooking here? I wanna know. What can Ennis do on the restart? What can JS Brand do on the restart? What can Paul doing on the restart? Not looking in charge for the win all weekend long, or what do you mean weekend? All day long. But is right now in P3 with fresh rubber, so Ruff is cooking. My boy Paul, my boy Ennis up on podium, please stay there. I'm a little bit fan of them. I'm Ferrari fan because of them. As then we got Noise, Cone maybe even in charge for the win as well, because he has the strongest pace on the grid. But what kind of noise do against him? Because noise, it's pretty hard to fight him. He's fair, no, I can't lie, but he's quick and he's pretty good. So what can Cone do about that? As Hydra left the session now, unfortunately. Only 2 DNF now. As we saw that yesterday, not yesterday, it was yesterday, in F4 we got safety car, then 1 lap off racing, then another safety car, and then another lap off racing, and then another one. Can F2 match that as well? There will be carnage. For sure. For sure there will be carnage. I'm expecting carnage. Oh my god, my voice. I'm sorry guys. I'm back. Oh my god. Alright. So. Back to F1. Alright, actually, let us talk about a little bit something else. I don't know what. Lol. So, we got... What is code? Code spun! As Corbinian needs to... Oh, what? As there's a reset on track from Bozo. I saw that. The fuck just happened there? As Cone just spun, I think. What does Cone done? Cause carnage! I know! What is Bruff doing? So, Matthew Corbinian, no. Yeah, Bozo is telling that Nicholas is taking him out on purpose. There's some carnage in the chat. Oh, I missed it. I missed F2 carnage. I can't lie. I can't lie. What is Cone doing there? Graf, you spun. Oh, this is going to be fun. It's now Libano. As Libano now enters the chat and is telling everyone to shut up, probably. Oh, that will be fun for the stewards of the stewards. Kieran Puckle. Or is it? It is Kieran Kuhne, sorry, Kuhne, and Keen Hutchinson. It's gonna be fun. Oh my god, as the safety car goes in this lap. We're watching now. Multiple Jasper. Starry with 3 seconds time penalty. Skull with 3 seconds time penalty. Skull is now going very slow. Not too slowly, I believe. No. What can Ennis do? What can Paul do? What can Noise do? Now, Cone just fucked up his race twice on his own. So we're watching Ennis from behind. Jasper is going now as... Yeah, Ennis sticking behind. Jasper is using Ennis isn't anymore, and Noise and Paul are fighting now. So Noise is going down the inside on Lucky Lau. Nice move here. Whoa, what are we doing? Is now Cone is going on a move on roof mode, or is he? No, he isn't. Is there any actions up there? No, it's not. It's now Jasper and Ennis, Noise, low kick, Hysteria, Clem, Bulletproof. Roosevelt is fighting Skull, who just lost a lot of positions here. And Cone goes for a move as well as Skull just losing everything. Red Ninja just overtook him. A little bit of temp, nothing too special there. His Noise is now right at the edge of Noise is right at the edge of Ennis. His Noise going for move now. We're watching the battle for P1. Ennis needs to use his battery though, as Jarrett is on the exact same ERS as Ennis is. As Noise seems to have the best pace here up ahead. His Noise now going for a move. I don't think he is. He's using. Ennis is using as well. No, Noise is catching in the slipstream. He's catching. Going for a move into turn 1. Braking a little bit later. Ennis trying the switchback. No, he doesn't. Sticking to the outside line and Noise make the move stick. Very nice driving from Noise here. He's such a good driver. His Clem is going up to P5. We can't forget about him. As now it's a battle between Noise and JS Brand. Oh my god. What is Cole doing? Nothing? Visual? Is he going for a move on October? Only got 14. He used 90% of ERS just on one lap. Not very nice managing from him. As Ennis doesn't have to see the pace on the soft like Paul doesn't. And Clem is very close now to a low kick. Will he get a P4? And we're watching first of all Noise against JS Brand with nearly the same amount of ERS. JS Brand a little bit of advantage, like 8% more. And now Noise is having such a good pace. Not using. JS Brand he's waiting for the DRS because he knows Ennis can't attack him right now. As Clem isn't going for a move, he's faking it. Is there any moves? No, they're not. As Red Ninja also doesn't have any ERS left as usual does. As now there's a battle between JS Brand, Noise, Ennis, and Paul and Clem. We can't have nearly the same amount of ERS, I mean, sorry. I don't think every year Asteri can much make it to the win because he got a 3-second time penalty for track limit. As Ennis is not nearly, but he's struggling a lot to stick with the guys ahead. We're watching Noise now. Noise having much more ERS. And he's now the DRS is activated. Can he go for a move? As we got sector 2, yellow sector 2, there's Swistek spinning. Is it now Noise with DRS. JS Brand is not defending the inside line and Noise isn't using. So they're fighting and Noise just covered the switchback up beautifully. As now Ennis doesn't have much more ERS than anyone else ahead. So what can Noise do? Can he extend his gap to P2? He's a 2-lap fresher rubber than JS Brand, and that's making such a big difference here onto the softs, onto this game. As we would do interviews, but not with Lockheed because his mic is broken. So Paul, don't be on the podium, please. We won't have three fellas in the interview room. I'm just kidding. Please be there. His Noise is nearly out of the DRS from JS Brand. JS Brand is really struggling. Noise now pushing, is out of the DRS. Yeah, he is. That's big for Ennis and Paul and Clem. Ennis big snap of OSD now using. Is Clem going for a move? He is. Lockheed Lau needs to, and he's going for a move. He is. Brave. Still, it's a big battle for P4. Paul with the inside line, and they come together. Yeah, just a racing engine, nothing someone can do there. Don't report that. As now, Sterry is going for a move on the outside. We saw this before. One guy spun. Yeah. There's just no space. As noise is pretty clear now. It's now Ennis between JS and JS Brand, which are fighting. They have the same amount of ERS. So Ennis do it wisely as Cone gets a 3 second time penalty. Not the best race from him, who's right now in P10. P10, I'm sorry. It's now Paul is throwing a lot against Clem. Clem having such a good race, I can't lie. As we got another spinning Swiss stick in Sector 2. It won't be a safety car again, I think. Is Ennis using? No, he isn't. But JS Brand is using only on 20% ERS. As we go back to and Cone is retiring in the pits. Unlucky from him. Just destroying his race 3 times on his own. Unlucky. As we got actually battle right now here. Yeah, we got between these fellas. Oh, we're not just going onto the grass. I suppose it just sticking behind. Who got fastest lap? As we also get a 3 second time penalty. They probably weren't watching. No, it's getting so we're getting now 26 points. And is leading then the championship, of course, because there's a team motto for Alpine. Nicely done here. He's going back to Ennis, who's 8 tenths behind JS Brand as Corbinian gets a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings onto the track limit. As Paul make a mistake and now gets overtaken by Clem and is Sterry going for a move as well. He's gaining. Paul defending the inside line. Not allowing to any dive bones here. Paul down to P3 as JS Brand is flashing and Ennis still got 40% of his ERS he needs to make the move stick. That Clem is probably faster, having the same amount of ERS. And what can Clem do about P2? P1 is pretty sure noise. I won't commentate across that. But Ennis now against JS Brand, against Clem, against Paul. What can Ennis do? If Ennis goes by this lap on JS Brand, Clem have a chance on his teammate. They were fighting hard. Come on, Ennis. He's getting another. Oh man. JS Brand getting 2 seconds time penalty. That putting up Ennis onto P2 actually, and Clem into P2. Locking is going up a place as well with P4. Bulletproof might be even into this 3 seconds on top as well. Oh my god. That's interesting now. Ennis, is he going for a move or is he sticking behind? He's using. JS Brand is using as well. Ennis with much more ERS. He's gaining. He's not using anymore. Why not, Brozo? As Bulletproof going now on a move on Sterry onto the inside. As Ennis is going on a move as Sterry retired from the session. We can't watch it now. Ennis going on. Oh, Clem spun on his own. Let's put Paul onto P3. Oh my god, my voice is going to be dead. Ennis make the move stick beautifully. Ennis, beautiful. As Lucky Lau is now ahead of Bulletproof. As Clem losing a lot of positions here is P9 now. Unfortunately for him, that puts Rushwell up to P7. Otopo up to P6, which is P5, and Bulletproof is P4. Because JS Brand got 3 seconds time penalty for multiple warnings. Now Ennis is P2. What can Noise do? Is he going for a fastest lap at the end or not? Really just chilling his ERS. He's now in the dominance the last few laps. Both of them are probably using. Is Paul using his battery? He isn't. JS Brand is, Ennis is as well, but JS Brand is way too far behind of Ennis. Yeah, he is. Ennis just make it to the line, and he is P2. Here. And yeah, it seems like that Noise is maybe going for a fast lap, so we're watching him. Because it's the last lap. He's using, he wants the fast lap. He got it, he's 2 tenths up, so he won't make it. Will there be any fights? No, actually not. Oh my god, that race just killed me. Oh my god. Now we're watching Noise rounding up the final corners. And is winning the season opener of ERO Season 11 here in Hungary. And he's weaving now to the line. It's P1 for Noise, P2 for Ennis. JS went P3 on track, but Paul is going up to P3 because of the penalties. Then it's David Clark. It's David Clark on P4. Then it's Otopa on P6. That's it from the race. Then it's JS went. Oh, Otopa on P5 actually. JS went on P6. Rushwell on P7. Then it's Clem, Galtic, Bathwickler, Bozo, Nicholas rounding up the points as 12th place. Then it's Ninja, Rhinoceros, Swistek, Skull, and there are the 4 DNFs with Asteria, Cone, Noah, and Hydra. Oh my god, my voice. Oh my god, what just happened in the race? Oh my god. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We can only clap for that. Oh my god, we will invite the 2 we will invite. I'm making. Oh, I'm sorry. Just wait. Just have it. As we're starting up, pious. Invite players as we're inviting now our P1 and P2 Ennis and where's the other guy? Where are you? Hey, where's Noise? Noise, where are you? Oh, I need to search for Noise because he isn't online. What? Still searching. There he is. I sent invites to them. Okay, Noise will join in 5 minutes. Is Ennis joining the party? I hope so. He is. Oh my god, my boy, Janusz.
Hello, hello.
Oh my god, P2 it is. After starting P3, it was a 2-stop. It was a 2-stop strategy.
Oh my days, this guy
If
is
you
too...
would pit under the first safety car and the second one, it would work out perfectly.
Oh, I was not going to pit under that virtual safety car.
But it would be outworked perfectly.
No.
It would. Okay, just tell us, how was it? How was the race? How was the safety car restart?
Well, actually, I want to talk about quali first
Okay,
because
keep going.
I'm not sure if you noticed, but my DRS was glitching. Well, my throttle pedal, my brake pedal, sorry, glitched a tiny bit, and it kept on turning off my DRS. So I got P3 in quali with no DRS, which I'm super
Just doing
happy
Meister
about.
Verstappen things in Sanford.
Literally, I'm happy with that. But the race was so good. I mean, Cohen, I think he was really quick, but I just managed to stay in his DRS, and we managed to break away from the people behind. I think
Yeah.
Noise helped me a lot because he was on the hards. He was just holding everyone up. But And then Cohen got that drive through, and I was so happy. I was like, I was so happy because I had the gap behind, whatever, yeah. And the safety car was timed perfectly, to be honest, because
Yeah,
everyone had pitted before. So I was like, okay, yeah, this is all right. This is not bad, not bad of a strat.
yeah.
Two stop.
One lap later, and then Paul would be P1 probably because
Yeah,
he pitted just ahead. Unfortunately for him,
yeah, it
still
is what it is.
the
What a
two-stopper is it?
race! No, it is the safety car, man.
It is the two-stop. It is.
It was,
So you're
that's it.
pretty much happy about P2.
Oh, very happy, very, very
What
happy.
are your expectations for the next few races next week? Brazil. Do you
Ooh,
think you can be on the podium as well there?
Brazil's next week.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I kind of like Brazil. Brazil should be a fun one, especially if it rains. It might be good. Might be fun. Let's see what happens, isn't it?
And your expectations for the lobby? Can you fight for the championship
Ah,
after
Jericho's not.
turning?
Yeah, I don't know. And Clem started last. I know he's very quick,
Yeah,
but
Clem was P4, then bottled it on his own. He spun.
yeah, it's just a skill issue in my opinion.
We will come back to it later this season for sure.
Yeah, 100%. He's gonna destroy us.
Yeah, yeah. Clem just having a nice race was up to P4 as I said. And then, are you having any words for the Euro community out here?
I hope they liked what me and Lockie provided. Ferrari's here to We're here to fight for the Constructors' Championship, I'd confidently say, in PSF2.
Yeah,
Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
as now our race winner joined the party. Noise, hello. Yeah, a little bit too. You're very quiet. Yeah, we can. Okay, tell us, how was the race win? How was the first and on the hearts? Okay, how was your first and on the hearts, then the safety car, then you just from P4 to P1, just overtaking everyone lap after lap? Yeah, I don't think so either, to be honest.
Stop lying. What the hell? Both of you, stop lying, man. You would have caught me in a heartbeat. You would have caught me so easily, man.
hmm Okay, after a brilliant performance today, can you fight for the championship? 12. Next week, Brazil. You ready for it? hmm Yeah, Ennis is pretty good in the Silverstone Grand Prix. We know that from last season, last to first.
Smooth.
So nice. Do you have any words for the community out there? Okay, then that's it with the stream. See you next week. Just be sure to click on the stream tomorrow in F1. I will be racing there and doing a two-stop and will win the race. And
Let's go.
that's it. See ya. Bye bye.